Hello everyone, and again, I am with a star from DBMCI, Dr. Samarth Bhat, with amazing rank of 58 in the INI-CET November 21. So, heartiest congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It
Yeah,
was yes,
yeah. Samarth, please introduce yourself.
myself, Dr. Samarth Bhat. Uh, I got 58th rank in AIMS. Actually, I was part of Bangalore DBMCI main batch, regular batch, and then
Mhm.
fast rank TND I took, and the NEET booster series and grant test series. Whatever they have displayed in the eGurukul app, I used to take that, be it the vibe or anything. Whatever the teachers stressed, it will be helpful for your NEET exam or INI or anything. I used to take that. I will give all credit to my guru, my parents, my sister, my grandparents, and DBMCI family, or you all teachers, for your constant support, encouragement, and blessings. Because of that only, I could achieve this much. Otherwise, I think it was not possible to achieve this. Because of God's grace and you all teachers, this was this
Yeah,
award.
thank you so much. But I think that is very modest on your part. Teachers are always encouraging parents and like teachers and relatives, but actually, it is your hard work, Samar, at the end of the day that has paid you the results. But yes, there is something special. We are teaching everyone, we are motivating everyone, we are inspiring everyone, but everyone's success story is different. So we would like to hear from your mouth that how did you start with us and how was your actually journey with us?
Yes, actually, always knew about DBMCI faculties and their teachings. So I joined the regular batch first, and I constantly followed whatever teachers said. I didn't roam here and there. I didn't think anything twice. Whatever the teachers said, I used to do that. If
Mm-hmm.
sir said this is important, that is important. That's all. Whatever the MCQ they said, I did that. And whenever I used to see this interview with you used to take with other students, I always aspire that I should be a part of that in some day. But one thing I kept in mind was sir also used to say the same thing, like keep your and you also said the same thing, ma'am, like you work hard, don't think about the result. Whatever the result is not in your hand. If God is watching you every time, so whether whatever you have worked, you will get that in return. But don't expect anything, you will get it. Please work hard. That was you always told like that, so we followed the same thing. Actually, I didn't do much. Actually, I just focused on the notes and focused on the MCQ and previous year MCQs. Whenever they give the grand test, I did that. So I think everyone who wanted to get a good rank or a good knowledge or anything, it's the main straightforward principle. There is no shortcut to any success. Actually, just keep working hard. You might not get in first attempt, or 6 months you can take not break. I mean, next attempt you can go with that. So I think the constant and consistency what mattered a lot, actually. So they were postponed multiple times, but thing is you have to be consistent. So I think I tell everyone that just focus on the DBMC faculty, whatever they tell, just follow it.
Right. Very well said, Samarth. So you said that you have to focus only on the notes and the tests. So that means they are a complete package. If somebody wants to crack, yeah, in a crisp manner, not going here and there, then these notes are sufficient. What do you
Yes,
say?
obviously, ma'am. Definitely more than sufficient, I would say. Just actually the you no need to read everything to crack the exam. Actually, you should know which are the important topics. You can't finish Oftal in if you give 10 years or so. I can't finish Oftal. So whatever the
Yes.
important, you have to go with that. And what yeah, in the class also teachers every time they say this is the previous year question. This was the 2020 question. Whenever they say that is important, means that's the important. That's yet to it will be repeated. And the whatever in the notes, I don't think there will be a much questions apart from the notes. If it's there also, it will be applied only, like just derive from the notes, you will get it. If you want I think you don't go to high-fi thing, just to easy finish of if you consider the note, I think it's more than sufficient.
Yeah, so that is the thing, Samad. We keep on telling that you do not require excess of content. You require thorough revisions of that very content that we give you in the classes. And
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you are doing the multiple revisions, I think that will help you a
Definitely.
lot. Okay. So how, frequent you were in giving the tests, and how much importance do you give to giving the
Uh,
tests?
Actually, one problem was there means I used to solve more of the MCQ initially. So I used
Okay.
to add more of the questions initially, and hello,
I
ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, now you're back. Yes.
Ma'am. Thing is like grant test, you can give a 1 month or 1.5 month one grant test. Then gradually, when the exams is getting near, you can give in 15 days once. Like last 1 week and all, if you want, you can give one test. Not much, not much. The grant test does matter, but don't to give excess like weekly once or 3 daysly once. You can give one monthly once grant test maximum. MCQ also, I don't think you need to solve too much MCQ. Whatever in the notes only, it will come in the exam. If you are okay with eliminating the options, like reading the options quickly, or that if you are fine, then no need to solve too much of the questions. Notes will be sufficient.
Okay. And how was vibe, Samarth?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. It was a like breakthrough actually. uh, Last one thing actually, we read everything, but we don't know how to concise it. That's a problem.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
we see all the textbook or the books, and we see, oh, this much we have to revise again. But why is very much important. Like, you finish the oftal in like you thought in half a day, and you revise it in 2 to 3 hours, then you will be thinking that, yeah, I can finish in 2 to 3 hours. So you will have more of the confidence, and most of the questions will be repeated from the same vibe image. Actually, previous INI also I wrote, it was same
Hmm.
vibe questions. Everything neat was also same. This one vibe questions. So I think it was very much important. And ma'am, future questions will be with image based, clinical based. So vibe will be very much important. That was very much important.
All right. So, what did you do? Means, what was your USP? Everybody, has a different success story. So, what do you feel that what helped you the most, or what was the thing that you should avoid? You should give one do and don't to your future colleagues who are future aspirants from your journey and your experience. One do's and one don'ts.
Yes, ma'am. The thing is, uh, first thing is your environment should be peace. So you should talk with your parents, relatives, or brothers and sisters and
Yes.
teachers, so that you mind will be relaxed. You should not feel that I am alone. Like,
Hmm.
what if my rank doesn't come well? So that anxiety you should avoid it off, and you should feel that if I get 10,000 or so, it's okay. Nothing to lose. You're putting your effort. Whatever the result is there, is not in your hand. Whatever the result, you don't bother. But putting your effort and having a peaceful environment is very, very much necessary. And when exams are getting postponed, or when exams are far, the consistency what mattered a lot actually. You read thoroughly for a 1 month and you take 15 days break, that will be waste actually. You
Based.
should not do like that. Be in a consistent. If you don't feel like reading, take on half an hour, 1 hour break, then again keep on studying. But I think this 1 year, you sir, and you always tell that this 1 year will decide whole of your life actually. If you
Yes.
work hard in this 1 year, your this one will change dramatically. Actually, my previous exams also was not that good actually. I got previous INI 3300 something rank. Neat.
Oh, so that's amazing. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
amazing
ma'am.
journey from 3,000 to 58 Samarth. Wow.
And previous NEET I got 3200, ma'am. And this 1 month actually I was thinking, what helped a lot was I was okay that NEET I will get anyway, I will get a seat. But I was anxious free. I just wrote this exam. That was a
Yeah.
good thing. And
Hmm.
before this NEET, I got 50,000 rank, ma'am. Before this NEET, that was from 50,000 to 58
Oh
actually.
my God, Samar, so your journey is, should be written in golden words from 50,000 to double digits. Samar Bhat, 58.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So what did you do in the last few days? Because, that is the time when everybody is, in dilemma that what should be revised, what should be leave. So what
Um,
did you do?
um, Ma'am, actually, from before only, I used to keep revising my notes. After like 6 to 8 revisions, I would be thorough with my notes, ma'am. Actually, in the last 15
You did
days,
six to eight revisions, Samar?
actually more than that, ma'am. Actually,
More
before
than that.
previous INI only, I was almost 6 to 8 revisions, ma'am.
But
Then
you people
later,
were lucky now to get that much of time. But
I
do you think
yes,
every aspirant will be able to do 6 to 8? So how many minimum are required?
minimum 3 to 4 is definitely
Three to
required, ma'am.
four is okay now because they will be scared otherwise. Oh, we will not be able to do 6 to 8 revisions. Yeah.
3 to 4 is sufficient, ma'am.
Okay.
Then last 15 days, I think don't read anything extra, ma'am. Whatever
No
keep
new
reading the
things,
same.
no new stuff
No
now.
new things, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Keep reading the same thing, and
Mhm.
then if you have solved the previous set question, just repeat that one. Like whichever the difficult one, just
Yes.
go through that. I
Mhm.
think last 15 days, no need to take too much stress because anyway, after you seeing the MCQ, you will remember that. If you
Yes.
had read that one 6 months back also, you will
It will
get back
come
to
back.
that.
Mhm.
And last few days, sleep is very much important. If you don't get sleep, it will be have a
Exactly.
problem in the exam.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think last 15 days, nothing to do much. Just no, read the same thing what you have read this much days. Don't read something else. And grand test also, I don't think that much needed. One test is okay.
All right. So I think awesome journey with a very good guideline Samarth has given. Heartiest congratulations once again. I think you have done mind-blowing job from 50,000 to 58, and we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors too.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, you used to send motivation photos in Telegram groups. I used to see that one. You always tell that people doesn't quit. You should move on. That was very much helpful, ma'am. Actually, in whole of the DBMC family, I used to contact with the teachers whenever I'm anxious or whenever I'm in dilemma. I used to contact them, ma'am. Actually, I think DBMCI was the core thing. I think the faculty were amazing. I can't describe, I can't explain in a few minutes also. That much I was really helpful with that. I think uh, I can't I can't explain. It's very much helpful.
Okay, no,
I mean,
we are really humbled and we are very happy. We are very proud that we were a part of your journey. And I think good kudos goes to you, your hard work, and we are always happy to be a part of your